Hi, my name's Katie. I'm the staff partner for the Boulder and Vail Valley Walk to End Alzheimer's, and I'm here to share with you why I walk.
I walk for my mom because she has Alzheimer's.
Is for my mom.
I walk to End Alzheimer's for my mom.
And I walk for my dad that was recently diagnosed with early stages of dementia.
My dad passed away in 2017 from dementia.
It's for my dad, who we lost about 3 years ago to this horrific disease.
Because of my grandparents.
For my grandmother Sarah that passed away from Alzheimer's several years ago.
For my grandfather.
My grandpa. He was my favorite person, and a few years ago we lost him to the battle of Alzheimer's.
I was his primary caregiver for almost 10 years.
Family caregivers.
Caregivers, whether it be the professionals or the family members.
She is pretty much helpless, and that's the worst part of all of it, is that you're watching someone and you feel like there's nothing you can do.
She was diagnosed when I was just starting off in college. I was a sophomore, getting ready to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and here was my mom really struggling to figure out how to get to the grocery store.
So when my dad was diagnosed last year with the early stages of dementia, I decided things were going to be different this time. I became actively involved with the Alzheimer's Association, and I've learned so much about Alzheimer's and dementia.
It was very, very difficult, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
My grandparents were really the matriarch and the patriarch of our family. I come from a very large, loud Irish Catholic family. My dad is the oldest of 7 boys, and they were the ones to bring all our family together, and just their personalities. And my grandmother, I thought, was very progressive during her time. She got her master's while raising 7 children. They passed away from Alzheimer's within the last 2 to 3 years.
It was a 10-year-long battle.
Because I've watched way too many family caregivers leave this world too early because of the toll that the caregiving role has taken on their lives.
Anyone who is taking care of the people that are living with dementia and Alzheimer's has a rough job ahead of them, and I hope to provide patience just by walking with them, because I know how important that is.
So for me, being able to show up to the walk makes me feel like it's something I can do to help. Just being a positive force, just being around people that are hopeful, it makes you feel like you can contribute in an otherwise helpless situation. And it feels good to be around people that are positive. At the end of the day, it's a really sad, depressing disease, and it's easy to get lost in that. So it's a nice reminder that of such a negative, awful disease, that it can lead you to a place of finding peace and happiness and light. So I walk for those reasons.
The importance of getting the word out to the community about the importance of supporting the Alzheimer's Association, and if you're not aware that the services exist, that you didn't have to go through this process alone.
At that time, I felt like I was very alone, not having a lot of people who could relate to me with a parent having early onset Alzheimer's. And I walk because I want people to know that they're not alone. I walk because I want people to have hope that there is a cure, and I want people to know that there is always someone to talk to.
So that someday I can see the first white flower, the first survivors of Alzheimer's. And even better, what if we eradicate the disease? What if someday the kids are asking what Alzheimer's is because they don't even know, and no one around them is living with it?
And I hope that you will join us.
For more information, please visit alz.org/walk.